up on the lifter here with Tolly 45, and this is going to be the same hull as the 44 and a lengthened version of the 40. So just a quick walk around. This is about a early 90s, like a 93 or 94. I'm working on this one for a while. She's just up for a quick zinc job. Give her a quick spray. Gonna do the bottom paint later. It's a really slick hull. It's easily driven. There's not a lot of bumps in it. You know, she lives in a boathouse. She's got Micron 6.6 on the bottom. We put a Lumar 185 bow thruster in here a couple years back with a little, you know, lip on the front of the tunnel there. So as you can see, the hull is really uncomplicated. There's no strakes or bumps or strange shapes or distortions. So she's easy to push, and she's got this kind of hard chine here, unlike the 43 and the 48, which is round all here. This has got a hard chine, goes all the way back. It does have the Tollycraft quadrilift or rounded section here, which I guess as the boat rolls adds buoyancy, suppresses roll. You know, the keel's reasonable. These boats are easy to drive, they're easy to push. The nice thing on the 44, 45 is they move the running gear back to the transom, whereas on the 40, of course, it would have been somewhere up here. So the boat behaves well. You know, yeah, it's just a good boat. I wouldn't say it's not as heavy duty as the 48, or it's not as much of a roller. We do put the zinc spray on the wheels. She'll come out again for another coat of Micron. We just don't happen to have any paint right now. That gives you an idea of the 44, 45 underbody. There's no blisters to speak of on this boat, and she's been boathouse kept since pretty much day one. You know, shafts turn easily handling boat. This one's got 300 cats, 3116 DITA, which a lot of people talk crap about, but these ones are great. There's no problems with them, so there's no metallurgical issues with these ones. We use the cat special application 30 weight oil in her. You know, you get that nice Tollycraft flared bow, keeps her dry. You do get a bit of chine slap in the forward stateroom if it's choppy. Guy's got to crank the anchor up a bit. All in all, a really handsome boat, you know. Great cruising boat, easy to handle, good runner, economical. So that's the Tolly 44, 45. Kind of like the 40. We don't have a 40 in the fleet anymore. It sank, unfortunately. These things happen. Okay, so the lifter's on its way down. So how this works is there's a bunch of steel cables that lift up the center section and on an electric motor, and they've got a catchment system in that catches all the wastewater from pressure washing, whatever. So that's what this green hose and the pumping arrangement is here. So they did that. Yacht Club spent quite a lot of time and money on that to satisfy the environmentalists. It makes for a convenient way to service your boat. So the 45 Tolly's going in, and she's away to the races. Had quite a lot of buildup on the engine and generator intakes, so we cleaned those out, and ready to go. So we're pretty much down now. Yeah, she's floating, so that's good. The only time we get really concerned is when the boat doesn't stop descending. So the boys are really good at just looking after the boats. They have a graving diagram for each boat, each hull, and they put it on there and put spacers in and blocks in the bottom to suit. So they'll instruct the captain when he can flash it up. There goes one. And the other. Just carrying a bit of a list. We've got a bit of a fuel imbalance, but we're going to sort that out at the fuel dock. And we'll see if the captain can get her out of there without trading paint with the various structures. You can see that mast moving over there. That's probably the next lift coming in, I would suspect. Yeah, not even very smoky. That's pretty good. 3116 cats. Seem to be a pretty good match for this boat. She's got a solid 14-15 knot cruise all day on reasonable fuel. Electronic controls. She's carrying a Walker Bay Genesis dinghy on a Nick Jackson davit, which is really convenient. We'll see if we can get out of here. Here he comes. Something's vibrating. Yeah.